Hey boys and girls, I hope you're having a great week. We're going to be talking about the letter X this week. That's our letter of the week. And so I wanted to read you a really cool book that I found. It's called Jessica's X-Rays, and it's by Pat Zonta, and it's got real life X-ray pictures in it. It's really neat. And then later on, we're going to have somebody talk to us about X-rays. It says, "My name is Jessica. I was climbing a tree when I fell and I broke my arm." That hurts. Up to that point, my day had been perfect. Uh-oh. Poor Jessica. My parents took me to Children's Hospital where Dr. Dave looked at my arm. He said, "To help you get better as fast as possible, we need an X-ray to see what happened inside your arm." There's Dr. Dave looking at her arm. The X-ray room looked scary, and I didn't want to go inside. Sarah, the X-ray worker, said, "It's okay to be scared, Jessica, but X-rays don't hurt. You can't feel or see them, but they zoom through your body and take pictures of your bones." Isn't that cool? So an X-ray machine is kind of like a camera. Cameras take pictures of things that they can see, but X-rays go through our bodies and only see like the hard surfaces. So they see our bones. Isn't that cool? I felt better when Sarah let my dad come in with me. We only need to X-ray your arm," she said. "These lead aprons keep the X-rays away from other parts of your body." So they put this apron on her dad that was made out of lead. And then the rest of her body was covered up. See right there? She's wearing that apron right there to cover up the rest of her that didn't need to be X-rayed. Because it's not good to have X-rays on your body unless you absolutely need them. They're not good for you. There we go. Cool. This is an X-ray of a 6-year-old child's hand. You can count 26 bones. There are 27 bones in the hand and wrist of an adult, 19 in the hand and 8 in the wrist. Now look at this X-ray picture. Can you see that? It's up against this piece of white background so you can see it better. But see, an X-ray really looks like this. So it's kind of see-through, and then they have to put it up against this white background so you can see the bones. But see all the bones in your hand? And then you can see the wrist over here. Did you know that you have 26 bones in your hand and that adults have 27? So when you get older, you'll have 27 bones in your hand alone. That is super cool. Sarah gave me 3 X-ray pictures to take to Dr. Dave. She looked at them and said, "Your arm will get better soon. I'll put a cast on now to help the bones heal properly. I'll check the cast when it dries." So there we go. See how they put them up there on this like board that's lit up, and then it helps them see the X-ray picture. Did you know that the bones in your wrist grow in at different times as you grow up? Can you see where Jessica's arm is broke? Can you see where her bones are growing? There we go. There's the X-ray of Jessica's arm. Let's see. I think that is probably right there where Jessica broke her arm. That little piece right there, right there, and right there. Oh. Pretty cool. While we waited for my cast to dry, Sarah took us on a tour. We looked at a special X-ray called a CAT scan, which uses a computer to show things an ordinary X-ray can't see. The CAT scan showed that a boy who had fallen off his bike was okay because he was wearing his helmet. So there it is. They're looking at the CAT scan machine, which is a special X-ray machine. Isn't that cool? And then we see an X-ray or a CAT scan of the boy's head. It says your skull is made up of bones that fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. So your skull is the bones that cover up your brain inside your head, and it's the hard part in your head, and it's what protects your brain from getting hurt. Can you see the skull, the brain, and the scalp? There you go. Here's a picture of your brain. Isn't that cool? Isn't it amazing how God made us, all the little details? Sometimes babies swallow things they shouldn't. We saw on X-ray a computer of a one-year-old boy who had swallowed a penny. That's not good. Doctors need an X-ray to show where the coin is to make sure it doesn't get stuck anywhere until it shows up in his diaper. Ooh, yuck. Healthy lungs look black on an X-ray. Can you see the coin, the heart, the ribs? Look at that. So there's your lungs right in there. See the dark part right there? They're being covered up by the rib bones. So those are the rib bones covering the lungs. There's the penny. Look at that. Very cool. Not everyone who comes to a hospital is sick. Pregnant moms have an ultrasound to make sure the baby is okay. Sarah said high-speed sound waves take a picture of the baby and can sometimes show if it's a boy or a girl before it's born. Now, we know all about this because we've had lots of babies born in our class this year. There she is. She's getting an ultrasound done of her baby. Mom said, Jessica, on your ultrasound, you were sucking your thumb. Can you see the baby, the head and the thumb and the spine? Look at that. So there's the baby's head right there. And there it is sucking on its thumb. There's its little spinal column right there. That's your backbones, the bones that are in your back. So cool. Love this book. It's so neat. Remember the CAT scan pictures of the boy's head, Sarah asked. There is another way we can see your brain. It's called an MRI machine, and it uses a big magnet instead of X-rays to take pictures. The magnet is so strong, it can pull the buckle right off your belt. Wow, that's crazy. Here's a picture of the MRI machine. Right. This is an MRI of a head. An MRI is used to show tissue that in an ordinary X-ray would be hidden behind the bone. Can you see the brain, the eyeballs, the pupils, the nose? So an X-ray, we learned, takes pictures of your bones, but an MRI also takes pictures of the tissue that is behind your bones. So it takes pictures of your organs inside your body. So you can see there's the eyes right there, and there's your pupil and your nose, the brain back here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is where we take X-rays of your mouth, said Sarah. We look at an X-ray of a 2-year-old. We could see his baby teeth and the molars that had not yet come through the gums. There we go. So when you go to the dentist, they look at your teeth and they make sure that all your teeth are there and that they're healthy. Yeah. All right, boys and girls, I am so excited about the next part of this video. You get to meet my sister and some really cool people that she works with. Are you ready? All right.
Hi kiddos, my name is Major Julie Avram and I am Mrs. Patterson's sister. I am a nurse practitioner currently living in Colorado, and I wanted to take some time today to talk with you guys about radiology and what radiologists do. Radiologists are doctors that look at the inside of our bodies to make sure that we're safe and healthy. I heard recently that you guys read a book about X-rays, which is a big part of what radiologists do. X-rays look inside our bodies to make sure we're safe and healthy. I know just the radiologist to talk to us more about that, so let's go see him.
There's Dr. Abraham.
Come on in.
This is the radiologist I was telling you guys about.
Hi. Meet my friends, Mr. Bones. Come on closer here, Julie. For those of you who come into the radiology department with your parents and need to get an x-ray, this is what it is. The difference between Mr. Bones and you is that, well, he doesn't have much clothing on and he doesn't have a lot of skin. But I wanted to show you what we're looking for, as this is what you look like on the inside. And so what we do is we take a look at pictures called x-rays. Here's our machine. And here's Mr. Bones' friend, but he's got more clothes on. And so they take a picture of this. You lay on the table. Your mom or dad or an adult will be with you, so it's not real scary. And then we take this tube and we bring it over and we take a picture of your body. And so that way, whatever hurts, be it your ankle or your leg or your arm, we can take a picture of it and take a look. So we're looking inside your body at the bones and the other areas of your body to see what's hurt. And that's what we do in radiology. So you'll come into this room here and then you'll lay down the table and take a picture. You got some pictures over there? Pull something up. Please. Said please, right? So here's an example of an ankle x-ray. Here's the ankle. And if you look over here, and Julie can come in here, you'll see what's called a broken bone right there. We also call it a fracture. How do I know? That happens to be me. And I broke my ankle. And you can see it right there. Miss me? I missed you. Okay. Anyway, on another view, this is another look at the fracture of the ankle or the broken bone. So with x-rays, we can take different looks at it and help us determine if there's a broken bone. Another example of broken bone, this is the clavicle or your collarbone. And a lot of times we see young people like yourself fall off bicycles and they can get a fracture or a broken bone of the clavicle. Here is an example of a broken clavicle. Here's a piece here, here's a piece here, here's another piece. That's my clavicle. And I was riding too fast on a bike. Luckily I had a helmet on and I broke my clavicle. So these are some examples of broken bones. And that's why a lot of times when you come to the radiology department, we use x-rays to help determine if you've broken a bone. And so that's a quick look at the x-ray department and the skeleton that's inside of each one of you. And hopefully you don't get to come see me, but if you do, please come by and say hi.
Thank you, Dr. Abraham.
Wasn't that so cool getting to go into the room with the x-ray machine and listening to Dr. Abraham talk about what he does and how the x-ray machine takes pictures of our bones and helps keep us safe and healthy? I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. I love listening and learning about how people do their jobs. I hope you have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.